Hey guys, so I just returned from a survey I just did. So I asked 30 people, door to door. I know, terrible idea, but no choice. That's the only way you can get through, no matter. So I asked 30 people the question, do you favor fast food or do you favor homemade food? And the result I got was actually quite surprising and not surprising at the same time, because the result I got was is that 70% of the people I asked of the 30 people actually favored takeaway food and fast food instead of the homemade food they make at home. And the most shocking thing is the reason behind it. And the reason is because they said it's cheap, they are lazy, they were getting back to work, and it's just easy to make. You don't even need to make it yourself, literally. And to be honest, that is a big issue. I mean, especially the fact that healthy food these days is just expensive. I mean, go to Burger King. I know it's still a fast food restaurant, but they still make their food fresh, but yet they charge a lot compared to, like, for example, McDonald's. You can get like a combo for like under $10 or maybe even $5. So, I mean, stuff like this is a big issue to society. I mean, like, if you look at Queen Street, for example, or like, there's so many fast food restaurants on the street alone. I mean, you see 2 Burger Kings, McDonald's, Wendy's. I mean, what else was there? I think Carl's Jr. Yes, Carl's Jr., Starbucks. I mean, yeah, there's actually 2 Starbucks around the area. And it's just, this is a big issue. I mean, I see, like, when I went there, for example, I saw like this almost obese child eating so much food. I mean, it's fast food. I mean, like, there was like 2 burgers, 2 packets of chips, 2 sodas, and on top of it, they had like a large sundae as well. And their parents, for example, were also obese, and they were also eating lots of these unhealthy food. So it's a big issue, especially for the children, because childhood obesity these days is becoming a big issue. I mean, 1 in 9 New Zealand children are obese, and 1 in 3 adult New Zealanders are also considered obese. I mean, if you look at, I mean, the Queen Street example is just showing the problems that we are having in New Zealand. I mean, New Zealand is considered an obese country. I mean, we are one of the top obese countries in the world, and that's quite up there and a big statement. I mean, US is the biggest country that has a high obesity rate, and they have an obesity epidemic going on them, and New Zealand's going to have it eventually. But I mean, please, for those who are obese and overweight, I mean, please, you guys should tone down the junk food you guys put in your system. I mean, it's bad for you. I mean, you guys shouldn't have like V constantly. You guys shouldn't have Coke, any other fizzy drink. I mean, fast food chains like McDonald's have like a quarter pounder or Big Mac. I mean, this is not stuff that is good for you at all. I mean, I understand why you guys, including myself, why we have like fast food constantly. I mean, a common stereotype is that when you start uni, you gain a lot of weight. I mean, it's true for me as well. I did gain some weight when I went to uni, and I kind of regret myself afterwards. I mean, I did gain like several kgs ever since I started uni and since this course. So I understand why, because it's cheap, and yeah, we have no money, and yeah, I also have no money. You guys probably have no money as well. Yeah, but yeah, I understand that. So, to sum up my message to everybody, I mean, guys, don't favor something like this every day and over this that you can make at home. I mean, just fast food is not good for you, and it leads to problems eventually. I mean, from personal experience, my granddad, he recently died from obesity related problems. I mean, he had a heart attack because he was obese, and the reason why he died was because he was considered lazy and keep eating fatty and unhealthy foods. And the result was he died from heart attack, and yeah, and it's just like you guys shouldn't end up what happened to my granddad. I mean, he asked my grandma to do all his work for him. I mean, he literally had to feed him. Literally, I mean, when we at the dinner table, my granddad will always ask my grandma to get the food for him. I mean, it was literally across the table, and he still asked my grandma to get him. I always give him the stern look as a result. But yeah, I mean, it's just guys, being obese will make you be lazy, and being lazy is gonna get you into big trouble eventually. So yeah, to sum up my message, don't think that eating fatty foods almost every day is going to be alright, but the reality is that it's not.